be back. Let me check. Sorry about the confusion. Sorry about the mess up. Hope everybody comes back and says hey. What was that?
It's me.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to make sure we're back on live before we get moving. All right, yes, we are live. We're back. Okay, so so sorry about that, guys. I do apologize. Something happened on my end. I guess it was my end. I don't know. I have no idea where it happened, why. But please come back. Please come back. And so we're gonna talk about the kids detector. And I got a couple questions to ask about it. And you may have answered them before. I have never heard it, but let's just do it. So the kids detector, the mini horde, is aimed at kids 4 to 8, correct, Dilek?
Correct.
All right. And now I know that you say that it's green. Are we going to see any other colors, like a different color, or is it just going to be just a green, or?
Well, I mean, first we thought of like doing it in different colors for boys, girls, and all that. But it's not that easy. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be an expensive machine, and we're expecting to sell it in volume. And now then, we have to worry about like stock in different colors and all that. So I think we're going to go with green. Now I'm waiting for the samples because, I mean, what we showed was, of course, a 3D print of the product. Like this came out of a 3D printer. So this is not the actual thing, and it's painted. So obviously the paint looks always different than plastic. So we're going to see when the actual like plastic pieces come in, how they look, like if the color is good. If we can get close to this green, because everybody loved it in the UK when they saw it. I think we're going to go with, but what I'm doing is I'm working on stickers, to put on the detector, like the screen and that middle shaft. So different stickers for boys and girls that maybe we may be able to, like stick in the packages.
I should have copyrighted that.
What's that?
I should have copyrighted that. Me and Andy talked about doing that before.
Say that again?
So I don't know if you've seen any of my photos that I posted, but I actually I do wraps and stuff for a living. So I've actually completely wrapped the shaft of the Simplex and the Amphibio. Actually, they both match along with my shovels. But it is neat too, because I don't know if you are going to intend on sending them kind of a different pack where they can put different stuff on it, but that would be neat. They can make it the way they want.
Yeah, well, we're working on a few different things, but the thing is, see, this detector is actually going to be waterproof, okay? I mean, not like deep, but let's say 3 feet, okay? So if the kids are playing on let's say the beach, if they drop it in the water, like shallow water, the parents don't need to worry that it's still gonna work. So we're not bringing out a toy, but this is a real metal detector. But then again, it's gonna be a kids detector, so it's not gonna be pricey. So it's going to be at a very low price point.
That's what I was going to ask.
And the stickers, I don't think we can the stickers that we include can be waterproof, because then you're looking at adding more cost. And I really want to offer this detector at a low price point. So I don't want to I want a lot of things, but they all come back to me and say, hey, Dilek, decide. I mean, do you want to sell this detector at a, very good price, low price, or you want all this? You cannot have it all. So we'll see.
So, yeah, and so that's good. So do you have an idea of price point on this metal detector yet, or you're not allowed to share that yet, or?
No, I mean, come on. I mean, guys, I share a lot. Yeah, I mean, you know me. Everywhere I go, I talk and I share a lot. No, it's not, it's not a secret. We show the detector and everything. I would say anywhere between. Again, I mean, this is just it's still too early. But because unless, the product is really finalized, and we get like we receive all the plastic parts, every single part, and my purchasing department sits down and like comes up with the total cost, the final cost. I cannot confirm the price, but hopefully anywhere between 99 to 129, anywhere between that range. So hopefully we can hit the lower end, of that price range. But I don't think it's going to be anything like below 99. I doubt, and above 129. I hope not. Okay, let me put it that way.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I was just curious, and I'm sure lots of other people are, because I know that there's, that is a really interesting machine, because like you said, it's a real metal detector. It's not a joke. It's waterproof. It's going to find stuff. It's not one of these $30 Harbor Freight things or whatever. So that's really, really exciting. Now,
and it's going to be very easy to use because it's for small kids. It has only 2 buttons. So, but it has iron on off, and it works pretty good, so you can, turn the Ferris, off, and it also has pinpoint too. And I want to actually thank Andy Savish. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the name.
Yep.
He was the first person, because he saw it, because we had a working prototype at Detectable, and he was the one who said, Dilek, you have to have pinpoint on this, especially kids, they need to be able to pinpoint, otherwise they're going to have a hard time. I'm like, you know what? We were thinking of doing it, but we were thinking of doing it on the higher version, because we're also going to be releasing another version of this detector. That's another thing that I can share with you now. So this is going to be aimed at kids aged 4 to 8. And hopefully we're going to do another version of it for kids 8 to 12. And after 12, we believe they can easily swing the Simplex.
Oh, yeah.
So when Andy said, and the Savage said, add pinpoint, I went back, we discussed it, and we did it. And it also has pinpoint.
So this is probably not a very great question to ask, but I want to confirm one way or the other. So is the kids detector going to have headphones or not?
No.
No? So they don't get to be like Dad with their little headphones on?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's too bad. I was going to take it to a seated hut and just tear it up with the kids detector.
No, I don't think they're putting any headphone jack on it. I doubt it.
Well, I was just curious. That was just a question that came through to my mind earlier.
But we may be able to do it on the higher version, 8 to 12 version. Do you really think it's really needed for the kids,
Well, I think
4 to 8?
Maybe I don't know, like maybe a wired version, probably not. I don't know.
In my opinion,
I was just thinking,
I would say
kids, would want to be like their parents. And if you're going to be out metal detecting with your dad, and your dad's got his headphones on and he's metal detecting, you're going to want your headphones on and metal detecting with your dad. I want to be like Dad. That's why I was thinking that. That's why I mentioned it and thought.
Also,
said
too,
it,
there's some people that just, don't understand metal detecting. So if your kid's at the beach, ding, 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 they're going to be like, what is that? And, if the kid's on a big hoard full of coins or something or beer caps, they're going to get annoyed.
Yeah. By no means. That was just something I thought, and I wanted to ask and confirm if one way or the other, or if we could get a confirmation. So
I took a note.
Oh, I like notes.
Dilek is great at multitasking. Like my phone's going off here in the Nomads chat. She's like, "Oh, I'm on Andy's show," but I was watching her here and I didn't realize she was even texting. So she must be real good at that.
No, I am. Believe me, I can do like 10 things at a time, like at one time. I am.
Oh, all right. So that's great. Greg, do you have anything that you wanted to cover? I'm trying to think. We're going to cover some more info. We're going to talk about the multi-frequency next. But before we move on, do you have anything you want to add or cover, Greg?
Kind of, I guess, the simplex thing. Like, I know Dilek and I and the rest of the Nomads have talked about it kind of in our chat. There's a lot of people online, and you'll just see random posts from people, and I feel like they're trying to discredit the simplex or try and prove that it isn't as good as it is, and it's unfortunate. And the thing is, like, we can only really try and correct the people as much as we can, right? Like, nobody has time to battle everybody on Facebook, and then it gets kind of stupid, people rambling on and whatever. But I mean, we're doing our best to just try and let the machine speak for itself, and I think it's going to help some more when a lot more of the machines are in people's hands too, right? Saying, yeah, this thing actually does this. They go out with their MindLab friends or their Diaz friends or Garrett friends, show them what it can do. I think the machine's going to speak for itself, but I mean, there's people that are just going to write what they feel about it without even touching one or seeing one in person, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And I think we just got to be open-minded about certain things and let some things go and then correct other people when you can. But I mean, just because someone has an opinion about something doesn't really make it right or wrong. But I guess we just need to be careful about what we post about anything, whether it be your car or a metal detector or it's one of those things, social media, right?
So I think, to reiterate, so people are there are a lot of people that are very devoted to their brands, their brand of detector that they swing, and there's nothing wrong with you backing the company that you like to back, right? And I do it, and other people do. But there are a lot of posts going on right now that, I mean, the Simplex it's trending, right? Like, it's like everywhere right now. So there are, like you said, there's going to be negatives, there's going to be positive. When I see it, I mean, if it's something terrible, like I seen one, and Dilek was there, and many people came to say, whoa. There was one guy, and he was like, it's from Turkey, blah, blah, blah. Like, totally down in the country. And I'm just like, wait, what the heck does that have to do with anything, Yeah. And then there was a guy that just the other day or last night that was said, buy American, blah, blah, blah. Why would you buy American when they're 10 years behind in technology right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? So, like, I understand. So I have to pick my battles too. Like, I have to back up and not say anything. So,
and just one thing, which actually I was on another live show like the other night. I was on Detect America show, and I just want to repeat it here. Maybe it's going to be a repeat for some people if like same people are same people are tuning in. But I understand, people have their people are fans of certain brands, and it's okay. I mean, I understand it, but like to me, I always see it like this is not soccer, this is my team, that's your team. Like, I cannot see it that way, but then again, I respect it and I understand it. But this is what I tell people, I mean, even if you're never gonna buy the Simplex or any Nokta Makro product, just because it's Nokta Makro and it's not your favorite brand, at least, just please be fair. Don't bash it or don't try to discredit it, because we're not only giving a very good product to the Nokta Makro customers or to new customers who are interested in buying this machine. We're also, setting a new standard in this industry. Now, you as an X brand, by the way, I never mention brands. I don't find it ethical. So I'm not going to mention brands, but so if you're a fan of X brand, Y brand, Z brand, whatever, now you can actually go back to your, favorite manufacturer and demand a product at this price point, fully submersible, rechargeable, lightweight, great, whatever. I'm not gonna, go over the features.
No, exactly.
So we're actually helping the industry, and I believe that's why competition is good. Now prices are gonna come down, and this is gonna benefit not only the Nokta Makro customers, but customers of every brand.
Everywhere, exactly. And I've said it so many times, like, dudes, this is so good for everyone, because if you don't swing a Nokta, guess what? Now other brands are going to have to innovate, and they're going to have to meet price points, and going to have to match quality and features, and it's only good for everyone, and it drives the market, and it drives innovation, and that is good for us. And that's all there is to it. At the end of the day, when you as Nokta come out and you say, I'm going to put out a metal detector that's $339 and has all these amazing features, now everybody's got to say, well, I either do it or I'm going to lose business. And that's all there is to it. So it's a good thing for everybody, no matter how you look at it. I mean, you may not like Nokta Makro, but it's a good thing for everybody. So if we want to, we can move on, because we want to talk about the multi-frequency machine that you have and that you all are working on. But before we talk about that, let's just hit this one question, guys. Dilek, personally, single frequency VLF or multi-frequency? Hit me.
Good question, Andy. Okay. Some people maybe are not going to like what I'm going to say, but it is what it is, guys, because we are a manufacturer, okay? And right now, believe me, our engineering team is bigger than many of my competitors. Maybe not like bigger than all, but I know for a fact that our engineering team is now bigger than some of my competitors. And, we know how to make detectors. So when it comes to this whole debate about single frequency versus multi-frequency, there is really no, you cannot, this is not like black and white. You can never say that a simultaneous multi-frequency machine will do it all. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And you will never need a single frequency machine, because this is not, first of all, guys, it's not all about the frequency only. There is a lot of other things that go into a metal detector. The software, how you really, make that software, or not make, but whatever, write or develop that software. What you put in that software is a huge, factor. Your coil. There's so many things in a detector that makes it what it is. And you can actually have a very, very good single frequency metal detector in your hand. For example, we have, for example, selectable, multi-frequency devices like the Cruiser Amphibio, yet Simplex, single frequency detector, only 12 kilohertz, is as powerful as my high-end machines in terms of speed, in terms of unmasking, you know what I mean? Yet you will not have all the features, like the settings that my Amphibio has or Cruiser has.
Right.
So that's one thing. The other thing is, I'm going to give you a little analogy so maybe you can understand. Let's say we have two students, right? And I'm a recruiter, and I'm going to recruit one of these, let's say, graduating students, okay? And let's say they both have, so I'm looking at their grades, let's say 4 subjects, okay? And they, 3 out of the 4 subjects, okay, so they have, let's say, they're averaging 90, but on one subject, okay, let's say math versus English. So one guy is good at English, the other guy is good at math. But I look at their overall, performance and, score, they're head to head. So to me, they're head to head, or, when I'm trying to pick one, I can go, okay, based on what I want. If I want the guy with a higher math score, I can pick X. If I want the guy with an English score, like if I'm only like focusing on one thing, like that one thing is very important for me, then yes, there may be. But overall, they're both good. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So under certain conditions, under certain scenarios, yes, a simultaneous frequency machine may have an advantage. But then again, that doesn't mean overall it's going to do everything the best. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah, 100%. There's other companies out there.
We're gonna come out with a simultaneous frequency machine. First of all, customers want it, but we're never gonna say, hey guys, this is gonna now obsolete, the single frequency detectors or no. I mean, simplex will hold its place. And my simultaneous frequency will hold its place too. So this is like, there's really no magic wand, whether it's this technology, that technology. And let me tell you guys, multi-frequency technology is not something new. I mean, it's been out there for years. I don't want to give model names, but it's been out there for many years. It's not something that just came up, that just surfaced. And the thing, not that upsets me, but now everybody's trying to be like they're all led to believe that, if you don't have a simultaneous frequency machine, you're going to miss a lot of targets.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, no.
Not true.
Because the simultaneous frequency machines are not magic wands either. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some of these comparison videos that I'm seeing, in test beds and everything. And here's the reality. Yes, in certain situations, they may have an advantage. But when you're on a test bed, you can program that to be able to hit targets. You know what? In a real scenario, guys, you're not, unless unless you know that there's a target there, you know what I mean? You're not going to program it to hit that target. Everybody has their own set of, settings that they use, and they just swing it. Obviously, they will be missing some stuff too. You know what I mean? Whether it's a single frequency or multi-frequency.
Oh, no
so
doubt.
The simplex is just a turn on and go machine. Okay? We could put a lot of settings into the simplex so that you could play with the settings and, make it hit some targets under certain scenarios, but then it wouldn't be the simplex. We wanted to make the simplex to be simplex, turn on and go with very good depth, with very good speed. So that's all I'm going to say. As a manufacturer, yes, we will have a simultaneous frequency machine come out, but we will never say that this is going to do everything the best, because there is no such detector. There is no perfect detector. There is no magic wand yet in this industry, including my models, guys.
I agree, and there's so many great brands that do the same thing as the Amphibio and the Cruisers, where you can change the frequency, and they're single frequency machines, but you can adjust the frequency, and they are great machines, and lots of people use them, and there's tons of finds and to prove it. So I agree with you 100%. And I will scream that from the rooftops, because until there is something, the single VLFs are 100% relevant and will be for a long time. I have no, really, that's the way I feel about it. So.
And one more thing, this is all about, I actually saw this post on a forum, and I loved what the guy said. Because I believe the guy, sold one of his machines, and I think he bought a simplex. And he wrote, this is all about how you click with a machine. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes, it has even nothing to do with how deep it is, how fast it is, whatever. Sometimes it's all about clicking with that machine. So that's all I'm going to say. So there's really no need to go into all these arguments. This one is better, that one is better. Just pick what you want, what you like, and just enjoy it. It's a hobby at the end of the day.
100%.
Yeah.
So real quick before we do the giveaway, because we are really hitting up at an hour and we're probably going to start losing attention here. So real quick, give us an idea about when we might be starting to see the multi-frequency, and if you have anything else that you really want us to know and that you want people to take away from this stream that we can really leave an impact on them of what we did here tonight.
I seriously cannot. I mean, in the past, I used to give like at least like approximate like time frames. Now I'm scared because you know we experienced a delay with the simplex. I don't want to mention any time frame, but this coming year, I don't know when, but this coming year. That's all I'm gonna leave it at, because like I say something and people then start waiting for it, and then as we're releasing it, then we start making changes too, like we did on the simplex with the ground balancing. So I don't really want to say anything until we're really close to that date, but next year, 2020, hopefully.
Nice. That's gonna be exciting. I really can't wait to swing it. Like, I really can't wait to see what you guys are working up, because if we can get anywhere near to how well the simplex is running and its stability, guys, we just gotta say, if you have not swung this machine, it is so stable. Like, it is so on point, and the tones are like boom, boom, boom. Like it is so on point. Like, unbelievable. Dilek, you guys smashed it, man. I mean, you guys just, I could not believe, I mean, really. And I'm not saying this because Dilek sponsors the show and what is giving us away a metal detector tonight. Dude, I'm saying this because I freaking love to swing that metal detector. It's like honestly a complete joy. Like, I've said it to so many people, they like just swinging the metal detector, just swinging it is an absolute joy. It is so nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good job.
And he also hugs his machine and kisses it goodnight.
I do. I've given it three showers with me. And no, I'm just kidding.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa, slow down, guy. All right. So anything you want to say? Because I'm getting ready to pull up the giveaway, because while we were going, there was still time for people to get entered. So I'm going to see where we're at here, and it should be ready to give away. So give me 1 second. So that giveaway is...
By the way, as you're doing it, I just saw, I think I saw a couple of like questions on the chat asking for a pulse induction machine. Yes, guys, we are going to release a pulse induction machine, not like soon, but yes, there will be a pulse induction machine in our product lineup in the future.
Yeah. Hey. Dilek is... They are like working on so many projects. It's absolutely unbelievable. And I cannot wait to see the future of Nokta Makro. Because honestly, Dilek, you tell me, where do you see your company? Real quick, tell me, because I think I asked you this last year when you were on the show. You tell me, where do you
What did I say last year? Remind me.
I don't remember, but I want to see. I'm going to go back now, because we literally just had our show last year. Like, it would have been like just a couple days ago last year. Like,
really? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's been that close. So I will go back and look at it. But where do you see your company now in 5 years?
At the top.
I guess he would say, I'm not going to be number one. Oh, Lord.
No, I mean, listen, yeah, of course. I mean, our goal is to be up there. But it's just, as long as, we provide this industry with good metal detectors and have a good name that people like and appreciate, we're fine. I mean, it's like, yes, we are an aggressive company. We're a younger company, an aggressive company, and we're going to, like strive for the best, of course. But while we're doing that, we're never gonna forget where we're coming from, where we were, and we will always be thankful for the customers, and we'll do our best to continue on this path until sky is the limit, guys. We'll just continue. We'll see all together where we're gonna be. Yeah, as long as our customers love us and support us, I think we're gonna achieve our goals.
And I think that I really enjoyed. We had a conversation not too long ago, and I really enjoyed it. That you said, you're not gonna forget where you came from, and the people that have supported you since, and
never,
it's been really
never.
nice. It's been really nice seeing that too, with the Simplex release and how you guys have, really handled your business and taken care of the customers, and with the coil issues, got them sent out and took care of them. I mean, the whole thing's been, there was that little, coil issue or whatever, but I mean, it's been, it's
well to you guys. Let me tell you, Andy. To you guys, it sounds like a little coil issue. For my company, it was a big coil issue because we have to dump thousands of coils.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I understand. I get it. So here, I'm gonna switch this over. I hope it don't show people's email address. If it does, I'll try to cover it up really fast. But I'm gonna switch it over, and we're gonna give away this Simplex. Is everybody okay with that? You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Never.
It was on my post. All you had to do was click the link and do the things. There was like 3 ways to enter. So let me switch this over. So I haven't done anything. This is the first time it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get this kind of close because I don't want. I think that's about where if it is showing an email, that's probably where it's going to be. So I'm gonna do this, and let's see. Draw winners. Draw. Oh, wait, what's this? Winners unpicked with 263 potentials or whatever. Just draw the winner, okay? Let's do it. Jose Pons. And look, it popped that stuff up. Jose Pons. And I'm trying to cover it. Jose Pons. And then if we might have to draw again, repick if he's not on here. So can anybody tell me if they see a Jose Pons in the chat? On here or YouTube? There we go. I'm going to leave it right there. Jose Pons. Is he out there? Anybody seen him? I haven't seen him the whole show, but they have been moving quick. How long should we give him, guys? How long should we give him? You guys there? How long should we give him?
Oh, I'm just trying to watch the chat here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm going through the names.
Well, he's not here. Time's up. He's not here. He's not here. Pick another. Not entered, but I will give away.
Did you check the YouTube?
It's all YouTube chat and Facebook chat is in my chat that I have right here on my screen on this.
Yeah, then let's go for the next one.
Let's repick a winner. Okay.
Yep.
We'll revoke this win and pick another. Okay. We'll do it. All right. Dwayne Julian. How do you pronounce that? I wonder.
Dwayne?
No way. He's actually one of my detecting buddies.
Is he in here? He better be.
Yeah. He texted me a few minutes ago and he said, "Oh, when's the draw?" So he must be watching.
No tags. No tags, Greg. It's not fair.
No.
Yeah, Greg.
It's got to be fair.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, Greg.
Hands up. No tags, Greg. No tagging. So what was his name? Dwayne. How do you pronounce his last name?
I don't know. I'm not French.
Well, I thought you said he's your buddy.
Well, he is.
This is
Julian. I don't know. That's how I pronounce it.
Hey,
I don't think he's here.
Oh, and he is right down the road, Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. He's gonna be so mad if I had to pick another winner, man.
Oh, I know.
He's gonna be so.
Yeah,
mad.
and I'm gonna have to hear about it. Like I work with his son-in-law too, so.
Man, I'm sorry. I mean, what do you want me to do? I can't.
Next.
No tags. Dilek calls next. That's it. He wasn't here. He's had plenty of time, don't you think? Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Repick a winner. Sorry, Dwayne. You had your shot. You had to be here. Repick win.
Hold on 1 second though.
What?
Because I started a watch party on the Digger page, so I just want to confirm the comments.
Oh, okay. You're gonna make sure he's not there.
Right.
Oh,
Because they probably won't show up on the main feed.
Man, I can't see his feed, dude.
No, we have to go to the next, Greg.
I don't see it, so you got to go again.
We're picking a new winner. Good call. Here we go.
Come on.
Gunnar Schubert. I have not seen that name either. Well, we had a lot of people enter, and they had to be watching. So, like, let's see here. Anybody seen this fella, Gunnar Schubert? Hold on, let me make this smaller. I have to be able to see it. I don't even know if that's even how you pronounce his name, guys. Gunnar is not in the building. Not here, not here. Sherbert. Okay, so I think we've given him enough time. Given him enough time, right, guys? He's from Germany. He's probably sleeping right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's go to another one.
Next.
Joe Setti. Literally, Joe bought a metal detector from me. He bought a Simplex. And he should be here. I bet he's here. I bet Joe is here. That's unbelievable. Joe, are you here or not? We need to know. Just send it my way.
Next.
Well, we gotta like, I don't know how fast the feed's going. Maybe it's faster on Facebook. There's like 817 comments. There's Joe. Joe said he's right there. Yeah, he's right here on Facebook.
Where?
Do you? Oh, wait here. I put it right here. Well, they're going by so fast. This is on a delay, but he's right here in the chat on Facebook, right there. You see it? Oh, now it's popped up on my screen here. Joe's in the house. But he has a Simplex. Joe, you have a Simplex. Hope you're going to give it to somebody who needs it. Jeez. He says he's there. Yeah, I mean, I seen it too. He's in there. So, Joe, congratulations, right? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes. And so, yeah, hopefully you donate it to somebody who needs it, Joe, because you've got one. I think he said if he won, well, I don't know if he said anything to me, but I'm sure he'll give it to somebody who needs it. So congratulations, Joe. Dilek, thank you so much for doing that. That was really, 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 look at that. There we are. That was really, really generous of you. You have given away so many Simplex and donated so many machines and so many things to so many groups and shows, and it's just really awesome that you do that for the community.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show again. And shall we say next year? I don't know. You said it's been a year. So
no, we don't want to well, it will be next year, but it will be whenever we drop the whenever you guys drop the let's do when you guys drop the multi-frequency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool.
So
cool.
Right.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next time.